In this tell-all revelationary ebook that comes with one video and one audio recording, you'll discover the 7 answers to the 7 most frequently asked questions if your loved one requires ongoing mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. This ebook, video and audio recording are an absolute must for everyone who wants to make informed decisions, get peace of mind, control, power and influence if your loved one is critically ill in intensive care and requires ventilation with tracheostomy. This is a critical piece in your knowledge and discoveries when it comes to ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care, so that you can finally make informed decisions, get peace of mind, control, power and influence. To make this really easy and effortless for you, I want to take away all the risk for you, and I want to make sure that you can try before you buy. I'll give the ebook, the video and the audio recording to you for free. You only pay $27 after 2 weeks free trial. If you don't like it, send me an email and cancel, and I'll make sure you won't get charged. No hard feelings. But I'm that confident that the ebook, the video and the audio recording will blow you away and will give you all the answers and insights that you've been waiting for. I really couldn't have made this any easier for you. You get the ebook, the video and the audio recording, and I take the risk because I'm so confident that the ebook will change your family's and your critically ill loved one's life. Whether you like to read, watch or listen to the information, it's all available in your chosen format. So you can try it out for free by clicking on the Get Access Now button. So what you'll get is really a lot of information about long-term ventilation and intensive care and tracheostomy. Because after nearly 20 years intensive care nursing in 3 different countries, I have accumulated a wealth of insider knowledge in intensive care. I have literally worked with thousands of critically ill patients and their families. I have literally seen thousands of families of critically ill patients in intensive care experience intense pain and suffering when it came to their loved one being critically ill in intensive care. And I have seen more families of critically ill patients in intensive care experience even more intense pain and suffering when the loved one is on a ventilator with tracheostomy. I have also experienced losing my uncle at the age of 51 in intensive care, and he died way too young at the age of 51. I also had to overcome my own frustrations, my own challenges and my own struggles when I looked after the hundreds of patients in intensive care when being on a ventilator with tracheostomy. And I have been massively challenged by those situations when nursing at the bedside in intensive care for nearly 20 years. And I can also confidently say that I learned many valuable lessons over the many years that I want to share with you in the ebook, the video and the audio recording. The 7 answers to the 7 most frequently asked questions if your loved one requires ongoing mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. It's really a critical piece of information, and if you don't want the intensive care team to relentlessly pursue their own hidden agenda, but if you want to take charge yourself, if you want to improve the difficult, challenging and often desperate situation your critically ill loved one is in when they are on a ventilator with tracheostomy. It's a critical piece of information that you must discover and that you must have if you want to rapidly get an understanding what you are really dealing with when your loved one is critically ill in intensive care and is ventilator dependent with tracheostomy. The 7 answers to the 7 most frequently asked questions if your loved one requires ongoing mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. is a critical piece of information that you can't miss if you want to make informed decisions, get peace of mind, control power and influence quickly. It's a critical piece of information if you and your family don't want to be kept at arm's length by the intensive care team. And it's a critical piece of information that you must have if you want to understand quickly what you are really dealing with when your loved one is in intensive care and ventilator dependent with tracheostomy. The ebook, the video and the audio recording are really going to be an eye-opener for you, and you look at the situation differently after you get a fast-track education in the ebook, the video and the audio recording. It's also a critical piece of information if you no longer want to be at the mercy of the intensive care team. And it's critical if you and your family are sick of watching your critically ill loved ones suffer when they are on a ventilator with tracheostomy. So, here is why you need the book, the video and the audio recording. The fact of the matter is that you will get all the answers and solutions that you're after in how to improve your critically ill loved one's situation. The ebook, the video and the audio recording is giving you the insider knowledge and advice that you know you have been looking for. The ebook, the video and the audio recording is designed to get all your questions answered and give you solutions you've been looking for if your loved one is critically ill in intensive care and is ventilator dependent with tracheostomy. The ebook, the video and the audio recording is full of insider knowledge that helps you to understand what you and your loved one are really dealing with when they are on a ventilator with tracheostomy in intensive care. In the tell-all and revelationary ebook, the video and the audio recording, you'll discover what it really means to be on a ventilator with tracheostomy, and you'll get all the insider knowledge and all the secrets that usually only insiders have. The ebook, the video and the audio recording help you to communicate with your critically ill loved one and also with the intensive care team, because you know and understand what it really means to be on a ventilator with tracheostomy in intensive care. No more guesswork when it comes to ventilation and tracheostomy. So here's what you'll discover in the ebook, the video and the audio recording. You'll discover, will your loved one require mechanical ventilation and tracheostomy for the rest of their life? You'll discover whether your loved one will die because of the ongoing mechanical ventilation and the tracheostomy. You'll also find out whether it's painful for your loved one to have the tracheostomy and the ventilation. You'll find out what are the strategies to improve your critically ill loved one's situation while they are in intensive care with the tracheostomy and the ventilator. Is it possible for your critically ill loved one to have quality of life with mechanical ventilation and a tracheostomy? You'll also find out whether your loved one will ever get out of ICU because of the ventilation and the tracheostomy, and you'll find out how and if your loved one will get off the ventilator. I'll also address if your loved one may catch an infection because of the ICU environment and the ventilator. You'll discover how to position yourself powerfully and position yourself as an authority, irrespective of the challenges you, your family and your loved one are facing. Also, what you need to do if the intensive care team suggests a withdrawal of treatment or a limitation of treatment as being quote-unquote in the best interest for your critically ill loved one. Also, what you need to know about quality of life and the perception the intensive care team has about future quality of life. Why you and your family need to have your own definition and your own reality about quality of life and future quality of life, irrespective of the intensive care team's point of view and their mainly hidden agenda. How to change the perception the intensive care team has about you and your family so that the intensive care team perceives you as powerful and different from the 99% of the families in intensive care. And as you know, 99% of the families in intensive care make no informed decisions, have no peace of mind, no control, no power, and no influence. Next, how long it'll take for your critically ill loved one to be weaned off the ventilator and the tracheostomy. I'll also show you the elephant in the room that the intensive care team will never mention to you, but is ultimately shaping your critically ill loved one's fate and destiny if you are unprepared. What you and your family need to know about the competition between medical teams when it comes to ventilator dependency and tracheostomy, and how you can use it to your advantage. Most families in ICU have no idea how to make use of competing interests between medical teams. Next, how the culture in an intensive care unit dictates how the intensive care team positions the ventilator dependency and the tracheostomy of your critically ill loved one, and how you can find out whether you are dealing with a positive or a negative culture. Next, why care and treatment the intensive care team offers to your critically ill loved one goes way beyond your critically ill loved one's diagnosis and prognosis. And you will discover the ultimate determinant what treatment and care is offered or not offered to your critically ill loved one by the doctors. Next, you'll find out what the intensive care team really means when they say that a withdrawal of treatment or a limitation is quote-unquote in the best interest for your critically ill loved one. I will show you an outside-of-the-box solution that can help your critically ill loved one dramatically, and most intensive care units and families don't have that one on their radar, and it'll be a game changer for you. Next, why your attitude, your outlook on life, your ability to make informed decisions, your level of peace of mind, the control, the power and the influence you have is the most important ingredient for you and for your family getting what you want. You'll also find out why a lot of the things the intensive care team is telling you is based on guesswork and not on real science or experience. I'll also show you how you can effectively deal with an end-of-life situation if your critically ill loved one is really dying, and how you can make informed decisions, get peace of mind, control, power and influence in those challenging, difficult and often heartbreaking situations. You'll get real-world examples that you can easily adapt to your and your critically ill loved one's situation. But most importantly, you will discover how you and your family will stay in control of your critically ill loved one's fate and destiny. Discovering the 7 answers to the 7 most frequently asked questions if your loved one requires ongoing ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care that comes with an ebook, a video and an audio recording is an absolute must if you don't want to stand on shaky ground when your loved one is critically ill in intensive care on a ventilator. The ebook is another stepping stone for you and your family to finally quickly make informed decisions, get peace of mind, control, power and influence. And it'll change your outlooks and thinking about the situation your loved one is in. And the ebook, the video and the audio recording will help you tremendously when you communicate with your loved one as well as with the doctors and nurses in intensive care. It's secret insider knowledge that you know you need in order to get the best possible outcomes for you, for your family and for your loved one. And with this insider knowledge, I can promise you the doctors and the nurses will treat you and your family differently. Because the ICU team immediately realizes that you speak the secret intensive care language, which they don't expect. And you speaking the secret intensive care language will help you tremendously making informed decisions, getting peace of mind, control, power and influence. So, with this all said, the ebook, the video and the audio recording is a must for you if you are sick of having the intensive care team keeping you at arm's length. And after you've read the book, or watch the video or listen to the audio recording, you will have a very different perspective. And everything that's in the book, in the video and in the audio recording is real world experience, and it's pure facts and transparency from nearly 20 years intensive care nursing experience in 3 different countries, where I literally worked with thousands of critically ill patients and their families, and where I have also worked for 5 years as a nurse unit manager in intensive care. I really couldn't have made this any easier for you. Therefore, I've decided that you can try it out for free and see if you like it or not. You can basically try before you buy. I know that I can help you, and that's how confident I am that the information will change your and your critically ill loved one's life. Whether you like to read, watch or listen to the information, it's all available in your chosen format. And again, to make this really easy and effortless for you, I want to take away all the risk for you and want to make sure that you can try before you buy. The value of the ebook, the video and the audio recording are at least $1,000, and here you can get the ebook, the video and the audio recording for free, and then only pay $27 after 2 weeks of a free trial, and you can basically try it for 2 weeks at my risk, and you'll only pay after 2 weeks of the free trial. Try it out for free. If you don't like it, if you think it's not for you, send me an email, and you don't pay, period. No hard feelings. But I'm that confident that I can help you with this information, and I'm that confident that I take the risk because I know this book will change your life as well as your family's and your critically ill loved one's life. So try it out for free now, scrolling below this video, and click on the Get Access Now button, and I'll see you inside.